Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Venice. If you are new here, I am a freelance makeup artist and a licensed beauty therapist with a passion for skincare. So if you're interested in makeup, skincare, and if you have problematic skin, this is the channel for you. So today, as the title says, I'll be doing my makeup to match my face mask, like how it's a requirement to wear it outside here in Jamaica right now. So I'm just starting by doing my usual technique. What was that? Doing my usual technique to carve out my eyebrows and lay down a base for my eyeshadow at the same time. I just feel like this is a neat little trick to kill two birds with one stone. So this is a really good technique to use if you're going to be using a colored eyeshadow. You just want to make sure that the concealer is really light, almost white, if you have that with you, just to make the color show up more. Yeah, so I'm just using my foundation why was I going to say foundation blush? Oh my gosh. So I'm using my foundation brush to diffuse any harshness, any harsh lines, just to make the technique or the application of the eyeshadow more seamless. Right now I'm just creating a wash of color over the eyelid, mainly in the crease. This is a light pink shade and more like a mauve purple, muted purple shade. I mixed those two to get this color that I am using as my transition shade. And I believe this is the moment when I wanted to get you guys as close to my face as possible so that you could see what was really going on with the eyes. So to add some definition, I'm using this purple shade from my Juvia's Place palette. The name of the shade is Jezebel, and I really hate saying that shade because, I really hate saying that name because what kind of name is that to name my eyeshadow? Anyway, it's a really pretty purple. Love it in my crease. I'm just using it today because this is the whole theme of the look. Blue and purple with a little bit of pink. I'm just using circular motions. I'm not trying to like create an angled look. I really want to focus the color on the eyelid and on in that whole eye section. So I'm just keeping the colors in that area with circular motions. Every time I lay down one of those deep colors, I always go over it, over the edge of it, with this fluffy blending brush, the same brush that we used for the transition color. So the brush always has a little bit of the transition color on it, so I'm just using that to diffuse the edges of those deep colors that I use for defining the crease. So at this point now, I'm using a brown color to make the look, to make the eyeshadow even more deep, to add even more definition. And again with the fluffy blending brush. Why is that so hard to say? And then I don't know, something got into my eye. I don't know where that came from. It just did. Yeah, so I checked it and it was fine. So from here on out, it's really me going back and forth between crease shades and then blending out with that transition shade. Again, just to make everything more seamless. We don't want any harsh lines. We're trying to make this thing look as good as possible. So now I'm just laying down a guide and multitasking. So I was watching the show Siren. Let me know if you guys know about that show, Siren, with mermaids. So I'm patting down the blue shimmery shade from the Juvia's Place palette, just as a guide to see where I really want to deposit the color when I use my brush. And I have to check it in that other mirror just to make sure that I really like what I'm doing. With the brush, I always make sure that it's wet or it's damp, so that the shimmery shade will have a better payoff on the eyes. We really want it to be performing at its fullest potential so that it can reflect all of that light. And I'm just going back over it with my fingers again, just to press everything in, melt it into my eye. That sounds weird, I know. Okay, so I'm using Jezebel, the purple shade, to diffuse all of the edges of the blue eyeshadow. And here we go again with the fluffy blending brush. Yeah, I'm gonna get it right this time, yay! Anyway. So in order to top off this look and give it more oomph, I'm using this white shimmer shade right on the center of the blue shade, and then I'm gonna use my ring finger again, so it has the blue shade already on it. I'm just going over that just to make it blend in and look really nice. Yeah, I'm pleased with how it turned out. It looked really, even my mom said that it was pretty. So if my mother says something looked nice, it looked nice. Usually she don't like how I do my eyeshadow. Yeah, so I moved on to the brows now, and guys, I'm telling you, so this technique that I use to like carve out the brow first and then fill it in afterwards, I'm telling you, I mean, look at my eyebrows, like, watch there, look how it's sharp. I don't know, it's just so easy, and I just really love the result. You can try it, let me know what you think. And I believe this is the final step of the eyes. I can't believe that this is so long. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm just lining it with my LA Girl gel liner. It's like jet black, just using this pencil this brush that it came with. So my mask covers a large portion of my face, but I still made sure to conceal my under eye. Oh, something juicy was happening in the show that I was watching. I think that show was Ruthless. It's a spin-off from one of Tyler Perry's shows, so if you watch the show, they make me know too. Yeah, so still watching the show while doing my makeup. So I'm just concealing my spots because obviously this half of my face, this top half of my face won't be covered by the mask, but to make the look cohesive, I went ahead and I spot concealed. If you want to see how I do my foundation, I am gonna put a link somewhere so that you can go and watch that tutorial. So this little section of my face here is gonna be exposed even when I put the mask on, so I'm gonna conceal my jawline as well. Maybe your mask is different, so I guess you can just focus on where will be exposed or where most of your skin will be shown even when you're wearing the mask full on. So I'm just taking care of these spaces so that there's nothing showing through when I put the mask on, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm finished with the look. On my lips, I'm not gonna put on any lipstick or anything. I'm just doing a lip balm so that I can just reapply when I feel like. If my lips feel a little dry, you can use a liquid lipstick that is transfer proof, like the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink lipstick or the Milani liquid lipstick as well. I don't usually use setting sprays, but because I know that the mask will be on my face, constantly moving against my skin, I just want to lock in that foundation that I used earlier. So I'm just buffing everything in after I sprayed on my face with the setting spray. I didn't realize that it was this huge. I mean, this is huge. I've seen some smaller ones. Let me know how big your mask is, or if you even have a mask. Because you see, people like me, true, me have to take public transportation, I have to put on, I have a mask. So we're good to go, guys. Tell me what you think about this look, and let me know if you ever thought about how you are gonna manage if you say that you want to wear makeup but you're also wearing a mask. So I mean, the whole point of this look today was to just show you that you still can wear the makeup, but I would put more emphasis on the eyes because that is what will be shown most of the time. And guys, please remember to wash your masks as often as possible. There will be bacteria on the inside and on the outside of a mask. It's gonna be on your face for a long period of time if you're spending quality time outside. So please take care of yourself. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay safe, stay sanitized. Good night.